Alright, here we are, day 2. We got the 3 wild hogs going on here, baby. Wild hogs, baby, wild hogs. Anyway, here's the rides set up. We have very overcast skies. We'll probably see rain. Morning. We're heading out of Lexington, Kentucky, and we won't sleep until we hit Milwaukee, Wisconsin tonight, about 500 miles down the road. And we'll be giving you periodic updates on the way. It's time to hit the road now. Take care.
I'm about to open a can of whoop ass.
Okay, here we are in Shelbyville, Indiana. William's got my can of whoop ass. And we have Joni here. We're just taking a break after about 180 miles of non-stop hardcore riding. Covered through 3 states so far, and how many cities, guys? Cincinnati.
We're almost to Indianapolis.
Okay, almost to Indianapolis. And the bikes are riding well. Thought I might have had an issue this morning, but it seems to have gone away. Monkey's great. Lost a hat, and you know, just having a good time. And getting ready to get back on the road after some hydration and my can of whoop ass. We're about 100 miles south of Chicago, I think. Actually,
Wolcott, Indiana.
Wolcott, Indiana. Looks like we got some storm stuff kind of brewing around us. We're keeping an eye on that.
Still, wind farm here too.
Yeah, and it's a huge wind farm. Thank you. Yeah, I wish we'd be able to stop and get some pictures of some of this stuff, but we got to keep rolling. I'll try to get a shot across the road later. But everything's cool. We're really tired, hot, but doing well. We're just kind of refueling here a little bit, and we'll be back on the road. And probably next stop, Chicago. These gigantic windmills that generate electricity. I believe this is part of the project that was going on by that one Texas oil man or whatever to generate wind energy. Give you an idea, this is one way off in the distance past these silos and how huge it still is. Pretty amazing stuff. Here we've met up with our first person that's also headed to Sturgis. And Hawkeye's chatting him up here. So he's picking his wife up at O'Hare Airport. So that's our first fellow Sturgis rider that we've hooked up with, and we're about 100 miles south of Chicago right now. And Monkey seems to be bearing up pretty good. He's kind of concerned that he might get wet because he forgot to bring his rain suit, but you know, I try to tell him. All right. Okay, again, at the wind farm 100 miles south of Chicago. We just made it through Chicago alive, thanks to Captain Willie G.
Yes.
Fantastic guiding, no near misses. Anything else is the fastest I've ever been through Chicago. I hate riding through Chicago, but we made it. We're on the other side of Chicago, only about an hour and a half from Milwaukee, and just taking a quick break here, trying to get our wits about us and head on out. But we want to say hello from Chicago. Bye. Okay, we're here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, home of Harley Davidson, and as you see, Monkey, he's pretty happy. He's already crashed out on the bed. He's claimed this bed, so I told him that we had to finish this video for today before, you know, he could sack out. The guy hasn't done anything all day himself. He's just kind of hanging back there, if you know what I mean, on the back seat, but he's having a good time. He's been pretty good. He hasn't caused too much trouble anyway. But here we are in Milwaukee, about 500 miles today. As you can see, we're all crispy critters. Ran into some rain south of Chicago. Got through Chicago real good. We've been through to today we started in Kentucky, went into Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and now Wisconsin. All in one day. 500 miles so far. We've got Joni and I have about 900 miles in 2 days. So it's are you getting tired?